When we have our invocation, we will have our Pledge of Allegiance. Please stand. Excuse me. We will have our invocation.
Tonight our prayer comes from Psalms 139. Well, let's pray. Search me, O God, and know my heart. Test me and know my actions and thoughts. Point out anything in me that offends you. Lead me along the path of everlasting life. Also, Father, we'd like to ask your special blessings on our council tonight as we move through the meeting. In your name we pray. Amen.
Attention, salute, pledge. I
pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Ms. Weld, call roll, please.
Pro Tem Bobo. Present. Councilman Washington.
Here.
Councilman Wiggins. Dykes. Here. President Hogg.
Here. Item 5 is presentations. We have none. Item 6 is approval of the agenda. I will make a motion to approve the agenda with the suspension of rules on items 9A4 and 9A5 and the addition of item 9B13 and also the addition of an executive session. That's in the form of a motion. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Councilwoman Bobo. Any questions or comments? Hearing none, Ms. Webb.
Voting with Pro Tem Bobo.
Yes.
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 Yes. Item 7 is visitors to address the council. We have none. Item 8 is unfinished business. We have none. Item 9, new business. 9A1 is the first reading of an ordinance ordering demolition of an unsafe structure located at 2706 Union Chapel Road. Ms. Ram.
Yes, sir. This item is ready for a public hearing. For a first reading. We'll have the public hearing at the May 15th meeting.
Okay. Is there a member of council that would like to that would like to offer this for a first reading?
I offer it.
Okay. That's offered by Councilman Washington. 9A2 is a first reading of an ordinance rezoning of approximately 150 acres located east of Rose Boulevard. Ms. Ram.
Yes, sir. This item is ready for a first reading, and it does come with a favorable recommendation from the Planning Commission.
Okay. Is there a member of council that would like to offer this for a first reading?
I'll offer it.
That is offered by Councilwoman Dykes. 9A3 is a first reading of an ordinance amending Chapter 70, Article 7, Section 70-357 of the Northport Municipal Code pertaining to record rates and changes. Mr. Davis.
Yes, Mr. President, this is ready for first reading only, and this is as recommended by the Public Safety Committee.
Okay. Is there a member of council that would like to offer this for first reading?
Offer it.
That is offered by Councilman Washington. 9A4 is the first reading of an ordinance amending Chapter 22 relating to local amendments to the International Fire Code. Mr. Davis.
Yes, Mr. President, this deals primarily with speed table criteria. We would ask the council to consider suspending the rules on this tonight.
Okay. Is there a member of council that would like to move to suspend the rules in order to immediately consider the ordinance for adoption?
So moved. Second.
Okay. That is a motion by Councilman Wiggins, second by Councilman Washington. Any questions or comments? Hearing none, Ms. Webb.
This is voting on suspension of the rules only at this time. Voting with Pro Tem Bobo.
Yes.
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 Yes. 9A4, this is a move to adopt the ordinance amending Chapter 22 relating to local amendments to the International Fire Code, and we are under suspension of rules. Is there a member of council that would like to move to adopt this ordinance?
So move.
Second.
That is a motion by Councilman Washington. That is a second by Councilman Wiggins. Any questions or comments? Hearing none, Ms. Webb.
Voting with Pro Tem Bobo.
Yes.
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 Yes. 9A5 is the first reading of an ordinance adopting speed table criteria and the request process. Mr. Davis.
Yes, Mr. President. Again, this is deals with the speed table criteria, and we ask for suspension of the rules of this as well tonight.
Okay. Is there a member of council that would like to move to suspend the rules in order to immediately consider the ordinance for adoption?
Second.
That is a motion by Councilman Wiggins, second by Councilman Washington. Any questions or comments? Hearing none, Ms. Webb.
Voting for suspension of the rules with Pro Tem Bobo.
Yes.
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 Yes. Under 9A5, do we have a request to adopt the ordinance adopting revised speed table criteria and request process? And this is under suspension of rules. Is there a motion?
So moved. Sorry.
That is a motion by Councilwoman Dykes, second by Councilman Wiggins. Any questions or comments? Hearing none, Ms. Webb.
Voting with Pro Tem Bobo?
Yes.
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 Yes. Item 9A6 is a first reading of an ordinance for annexation of approximately 40 acres located south of 5th Street and west of Kentuck Park. Ms. Ram.
Yes, sir. This item is ready for a first reading, and the property will come in with a zoning designation of recreational. It does come with a favorable recommendation from the Planning Commission.
Okay. Is there a member of council that would like to offer that for a first reading?
I offer it.
That is offered by Councilwoman Dykes. 9B1 is a resolution for special appropriation for library funding. Mr. McGee.
Yes, Mr. President. We would ask the council to consider a special appropriation for the public library. It is for repairs to roof, air conditioning units, some lighting repairs, approximately $2.7 million. The City of Northport share is $378,000. We would request that that be split over 2 years in fiscal 23 and fiscal 24, be $189,000 each, contingent upon the City of Tuscaloosa and Tuscaloosa County providing their pro rata share of that total also. And this has been considered and approved by the Finance Committee.
Okay. That sounds great. Thank you, Mr. McGee. I do want to say, for anyone that's in the audience or listening at home tonight, the City of Northport has taken a drastic step in moving forward with our library as a partner, and we look forward to working with the Tuscaloosa Public Library for the services they offer and for the things that they are also doing here in the City of Northport with some of our events and being a partner with us as well. And I think that it goes without saying, but for the longest time there was not much communication, I believe, with the Tuscaloosa Public Library in the past. A few years ago, we appointed Mr. Randy Fondren to the Tuscaloosa Public Library for our board appointment, and he has been very instrumental in keeping the lines of communication open and working with us and the library and making sure that everyone's on the same page. So I do want to say thank you to Mr. Fondren for all your hard work. It does not go unnoticed, and the council and the staff really appreciate what you do. So thank you very much. With that being said, I'm hoping now that this will approve. So is there a member of council that would like to move to adopt the resolution for retained earnings to pay $378,000 special request from the Tuscaloosa Public Library for a new roof? And as Mr. McGee stated, this will be spread out over the 23 and 24 fiscal year into two different payments. So
moved.
that is a motion by Councilwoman Bobo. That is a second by Councilman Wiggins. Any questions or comments? Hearing none, Ms. Webb.
Voting with Pro Tem Bobo?
Yes.
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 Yes. 9B2 is a resolution to abandon a certain utility easement and right-of-way. Mr. Davis.
Yes, this is ready for vote by the council. This is an unused, unneeded utility easement and right-of-way, and it's going to be returned to the owners of the property.
Okay. Is there a member of council that would like to move to adopt this resolution?
So moved.
Second.
That is a motion by Councilman Wiggins, second by Councilman Washington. Any questions or comments? Hearing none, Ms. Webb.
Voting with Pro Tem Bobo?
Yes.
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 Yes. 9B3 is a resolution appointing a member to the Northport Civil Service Board. Mr. Davis.
Yes, Mr. President, this appoints Mr. Roland M. Lewis to fill out the unexpired term of Mr. Redding, which is in about 2 months, and also to appoint him to a full 6-year term,
Okay.
which will go through July 31st of 2029.
Okay. Is there a member of council that would like to move to adopt the resolution appointing Mr. Roland Lewis to the Northport Civil Service Board to fill the unexpired term and to a full 6-year term to expire on July 31st, 2029?
So moved.
That is a motion by Councilwoman Bobo. That is a second by Councilman Wiggins. Any questions or comments? Hearing none, Ms. Webb.
Voting with Pro Tem Bobo?
Yes.
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 Yes. 9B4 is a resolution adopting the ADA self-evaluation and transition plan update. Ms. Tubbs.
Yes, so we're required by the federal government to have an ADA transition plan. We have put this together, and we're asking the council to formally adopt it.
Okay. Is there a member of council that would like to move to adopt this resolution?
Move.
Motion by Councilman Washington. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Councilwoman Bobo. Any questions or comments? Hearing none, Ms. Webb.
Voting Mayor Pro Tem Bobo.
Yes.
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 Yes. 9B5 is a resolution authorizing the city administrator to execute a contract with Porter Higginbotham Engineering Incorporated for design and survey services for the 13th Avenue Park project. Ms. Tubbs.
Yes, sir. This is the part that we are working with DCH, where we got the lease with them, and we're asking for Porter Higginbotham to design the park for us.
Okay. No pressure at all, Bruce. Is there a member of council that would like to move to adopt this resolution?
So move.
Second.
That is a motion by Councilman Washington. That is a second by Councilman Wiggins. Any questions or comments? Hearing none, Ms. Webb.
Voting Mayor Pro Tem Bobo.
Yes.
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 Yes, it is some pressure, Bruce.
Yeah. Call Bruce.
9B6 is a resolution authorizing the city administrator to execute a contract with TTL Incorporated for CE&I services for the downtown streetscape Phase 2 project. Ms. Tubbs.
Yes, you previously awarded this contract to Price Construction, and this is for the construction engineering inspection services during the construction time period.
Okay. Is there a member of council that would like to move to adopt the resolution authorizing the city administrator to execute a contract with TTL Incorporated for CE&I services?
So moved.
Second.
That is a motion by Councilwoman Bobo. That is a second by Councilman Washington. Any questions or comments? Hearing none, Ms. Webb.
Voting with Pro Tem Bobo.
Yes.
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 Yes. 9B7 is a resolution designating voting delegates for the 2023 Alabama League of Municipalities Annual Convention. Ms. Webb.
Yes, sir. We have 2 elected officials attending the league meeting that is coming up. That'll be Mr. Washington and Mayor Hinton. This appoints Councilman Washington as our voting delegate and Mayor Hinton as the alternate for the business meeting at the 2023 League of Municipalities Convention.
Okay. And just to clarify, Mayor Hinton can be a voting delegate?
Yes,
Okay.
as an elected, yes.
All right. Is there a member of council that would like to move to adopt the resolution designating Councilman Washington as the voting delegate and Mayor Hinton as the first alternate voting delegate to represent the city of Northport at the business meeting for the 2023 Alabama League of Municipalities Annual Convention?
So moved.
Second.
Motion by Councilwoman Bobo. That is a second by Councilman Wiggins. I see that Councilman Washington or Mayor Hinton didn't say a word about that. So. No questions or comments? Hearing none, Ms. Webb.
Voting Mayor Pro Tem Bobo.
Yes.
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 Yes. 9B8 is a resolution authorizing the city attorney to request Attorney General's opinion on providing health insurance to elected officials. Mr. Davis.
Yes, Mr. President, this would allow us to seek guidance from the Attorney General if you're allowed as an elected official to participate in the city's health insurance. You would pay the entire amount. As an employee, I pay some, the city pays a lot, but for elected officials, you'd have to pay everything. So we're just double checking this with the Attorney General's office.
Okay. Is there a member of council that would like to move to adopt this resolution?
So moved.
Second.
Motion by Councilwoman Bobo, second by Councilman Washington. Any questions or comments?
Jeff, I have a question.
Absolutely.
Are we obligated by this?
No,
Davis?
this gives you the option. We're asking the Attorney General that if any elected official, the mayor or council person, would like to come under the city's group policy, since we're self-insured, would that be, is that permissible?
Okay.
And, but you would have to pay the 100% of that. If you're on an insurance policy you like, you stay with it. It's not
If
required
I'm not
at all.
mistaken, we're also asking because it would be for available this term, or it could potentially be.
Yes, this is just for this term.
Right.
This is just for this term. And the reason is you cannot increase or decrease your compensation while you're in office. This would not be an increase or decrease, simply give you the option of paying retail, if you have it, you'd pay the entire amount out of your own pocket.
For what we get paid, we probably will owe.
That's not
Sorry,
only
that was a
likely,
joke,
that's
but-
exactly what would happen. Yeah, you'll end up paying more money out of your pocket than you would as what you receive as compensation for your elected position.
Okay, I have a motion by Councilwoman Bobo. I have a second by Councilman Washington. Ms. Dykes, where's your question
Yes.
handled?
Thank you.
Okay. Anyone else with a question or comment? Hearing none, Ms. Webb?
Deputy Mayor Pro Tem Bobo.
Yes.
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 Yes. 9B9 is a resolution rejecting bid for mid-size SUV. Mr. Webb?
Yes, we received one bid. It was well over budget, so we're asking you to reject this bid, and we will go back and put it on state bid.
Okay. Is there a member of council that would like to move to adopt the resolution rejecting the bid for bid file 23-11, furnishing of a mid-size SUV?
So moved.
Second.
Motion by Councilman Wiggins, second by Councilman Washington. Any questions or comments? Hearing none, Ms. Webb?
Deputy Mayor Pro Tem Bobo.
Yes.
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 Yes. 9B10 is a resolution authorizing the city administrator to execute a master services agreement and addendum 1 with Venue Ventures LLC for the City of Northport Water Attraction Project. Ms. Tubbs?
Yes, this would be design services for our water attraction project on Highway 82.
Okay. Is there a member of council that would like to move to adopt this resolution?
So moved.
Second.
That is a motion by Councilwoman Bobo, second by Councilwoman Dykes. Any questions or comments? Hearing none, Ms. Webb?
Deputy Mayor Pro Tem Bobo.
Yes.
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 Yes. 9B11 is a resolution authorizing the city administrator to enter into an agreement for professional engineering services for the lead service line inventory project. Mr. Webb?
Yes, this is a mandate. We have to have our lines inventoried. This project consists of developing an inventory database, preparing a lead service line replacement plan, and revising lead copper sample plan. We're recommending proceeding with the Cassidy Company to perform these services.
Okay. Is there a member of council that would like to move to adopt the resolution authorizing the city administrator to enter into an agreement with Cassidy Company Incorporated for professional engineering services for the lead service line inventory project?
So moved.
Second.
That is a motion by Councilman Wiggins, second by Councilman Washington. Any questions or comments? Hearing none, Ms. Webb?
Deputy Mayor Pro Tem Bobo.
Yes.
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 Yes. 9B12 is a resolution authorizing the issuance of RFP for property. Ms. Webb?
Yes, as council has indicated, we'll be surplusing some property along 69, and this is authorizing us to issue an RFP for submission of proposals for that property.
Okay. Is there a member of council that would like to move to adopt the resolution?
Move.
Motion by Councilman Washington. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Councilman Wiggins. Any questions or comments? Hearing none, Ms. Webb?
Deputy Mayor Pro Tem Bobo.
Yes.
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 Yes. 9B13 is a resolution approving implementation of traffic calming measures on 30th Street. Mr. Davis?
Yes, Mr. President, you have suspended the rules on 2 ordinances to allow us to vote on this tonight. Now we've cleaned up the code. This would approve a speed table or traffic calming device, which sounds so much more gentle than a speed bump, at 30th Street near 31st Avenue. It's ready for vote by the council.
Okay. Mr. Davis, I'm not sure if you know this, but just for clarification purposes, if this is approved of this resolution, what is the timeline of implementation
I'd have to
of this
defer
traffic
that
calming
to
measure?
Ms. Tubbs.
Currently, the speed tables that we have installed have been replaced, and they've been handled during our resurfacing project. If that's something that wants to be handled differently, then we'd have to identify funding for the project.
Okay. And do you happen to have an idea of what this might be cost-wise or anything? Typically?
They typically run about $6,000 to $7,500.
Okay. I guess we will, before I have any other questions, we'll see if council wants to move to adopt this resolution. Is there a member of council that would like to move to adopt this resolution?
So moved.
Second.
Motion by Councilwoman Bobo, second by Councilman Washington. Any questions or comments?
One item, Mr. Hogg.
Okay.
Just for all of council's information, this did follow the process that was required by the new adopted policy. Both members of public safety reviewed the engineering report that was submitted.
Okay. Hearing none, Ms. Webb?
Voting with Pro Tem Bobo.
Yes.
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 Yes. Item C is our consent agenda. This ranges from minutes, bill listings, PO requisitions. Is there a member of council that would like to move to approve the consent agenda as printed?
Move.
That's a motion by Councilman Washington. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Councilman Wiggins. Any questions or comments? Hearing none, Ms. Webb?
Voting with Pro Tem Bobo.
Yes.
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 Yes. Item 10 is reports to special committees of council. If there's a member of council that would like to give an update from their respective committee. Okay. Item 11 is public hearings. 11C1 is a second reading of a rezoning of .62 acres located at 3705 26th Avenue. Ms. Ram.
Yes, sir. This item does come with a favorable recommendation from the Planning Commission and is ready for a public hearing and final adoption.
Okay. Since this is ready for a public hearing, I will open the floor for a public hearing. If there's a member in the audience that would like to come speak for or against this agenda item, please come to the podium, state your name and address for the record. Hello, Mr. Herndon.
Mr. Mayor, members of the council, Bobby Herndon, 2728 Lurleen Wallace Boulevard in the great city of Northport. Ms. Paige Howard and her company's Hightown Properties LLC has acquired and is in the process of acquiring several tracts of property in the same area for some professional offices. And we would request a favorable opinion to annex this in.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Herndon. Appreciate you being here tonight. Good to see you. Anyone else that would like to come speak for or against this agenda item? Seeing none, I will close the floor for the public hearing. Is there a member of council that would like to move to adopt the ordinance for rezoning of .62 acres located at 3705 26th Avenue?
So moved.
Second.
There's a motion by Councilwoman Bobo, second by Councilman Washington. Any questions or comments? Hearing none, Ms. Webb.
Voting with Pro Tem Bobo.
Yes.
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 Yes. Item 12 is city administrator's business.
I'm going to be fairly brief, but I wanted to say thank you to the mayor and council for support of some events that happened this weekend here in the city of Northport. On Saturday, we had our second annual summer reading kickoff program with the Tuscaloosa Public Library, and we featured various other agencies throughout the county, including EMA, Corps of Engineers, Alabama Water Institute, and we had attendance of over 3,200 people. So we are most appreciative for your support, as well as that of the sponsors that made that possible for us. And then yesterday, in conjunction with the West Alabama Food and Wine Festival, there was a festival yesterday afternoon in downtown Northport. I understand all the tickets for the event were sold out, and everyone that I saw seemed to be enjoying themselves yesterday. So we're appreciative of that partnership and hope that they choose to host their festival again in Northport.
Absolutely. Anything else? That's it. Okay. Item 14 is mayor and council members' business. We will start with the Honorable Mayor Hinton.
Nothing tonight.
Okay. District 1, Pro Tem Bobo.
I just would like to thank all of the staff for their hard work on the events this weekend, and especially for the Food and Wine Festival Board for choosing Northport and believing in us and knowing that we could get it done. That means a lot, and it was a great event yesterday and Saturday.
Okay. Anything else? District 2, Councilman Washington.
I'd like to say the same thing. Thank staff and thank everybody who came out to all these different events as well. So.
And Councilman Washington, I don't know if it's yours or it might be Councilwoman Bobo, there has been a community involvement meeting that's scheduled for tomorrow morning at 8:30. That is, the place and location has been changed. I think that's at Civitan building, 8:30. And that's is that Councilwoman Bobo's or is that your district?
That one's my district.
Okay. So everybody make note of that. There's been a change in location, 8:30 tomorrow for the community involvement meeting for the downtown. District 3, Councilman Wiggins.
Yeah, I just wanted to echo thanks to the staff members and all the city employees who helped with the events this weekend. They did a great job.
Okay. Anything else? District 4, Councilwoman Dykes.
Nothing tonight.
Okay. And I have nothing for District 5. Item 15 is executive session. Mr. Davis?
Yes, discuss economic development, 10 minutes. If I don't say anything, I promise I won't.
Okay.
We'll take about 5 minutes to speak with the media. CWVUA's here and some of the constituents, and then we go into executive session. We'll come back out. We'll not take any action other than to adjourn.
Okay. And you certify this is eligible for executive session? All right. I will make the motion to adjourn the meeting into executive session to discuss property economic development. This session should take no longer than 10 minutes. It is anticipated that the council will not take any action after the executive session is concluded, and Ms. Tubbs is the only staff that need to stay besides legal and city administrator. And that's in the form of a motion. Is there a second?
Second.
Second by Councilman Wiggins. Any questions or comments? Hearing none, Ms. Webb.
Voting with Pro Tem Bobo.
Yes.
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 Yes. We are in executive session. We have 5 minutes before executive session will begin. If anyone needs to speak to council person or elected official, please come forward and do so. And if there's anyone from the media that needs anyone, please let them know. We're in executive session.